Let's we'll do it live. All right, going live. What's going on, everybody out there in internet land? I'm hanging out with Undoomed and Irate Bear. How's it going, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey everyone.
So something most people probably don't know what happened because this really hasn't been blown up yet, and that's why we're getting together to do it today. Do you wanna explain the story, Irate Bear?
Yeah, of course. So there's a British version of Queer Kid stuff that I was made aware of a couple of days ago from a friend, and I decided to put together a 4-minute video, pretty much just arguing the points that were being created in regards to what I would deem as child abuse and child indoctrination by this very odd gender 72 gender fucking kid channel. I made a 4-minute video. It was going all good. Most people seemed to like it. During the evening time, the owner of the Pop and Ollie channel became aware of my video, took the original down, and then proceeded to start inciting his fans to come and mass dislike and talk shit on my channel, basically. And he was inciting people to report and flag my channel. He was tweeting at people like London Pride, BuzzFeed. Today he's been tweeting at Ellen DeGeneres and J.K. Rowling and even Barack Obama, of all people.
That is fucking insane.
I know. I think he was doing this to try and profit from his victimhood. And I received lots and lots of threats as the evening went on. It got considerably worse. They weren't just leaving shitty comments on my video. Now they were tweeting at me and everything else, basically. And I had a few threats against my person. I had a few threats against my channel. Mostly the threats against my channel were in the comment section. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I jumped into a private hangout with Jeff Holiday last night, and he did convince me to keep the video up. But about an hour later, as I was trying to sleep, more threats came my way, and I just decided, all right, I'm going to take the video down and just start blocking these people because it was becoming too much.
All right, so I have what I'm going to do, so you guys can see it as well. I can put it up on the stream with the way I set it up, but I'm going to share my screen real quick with you guys so that you can see. Yeah, this should work. So I grabbed some of the stuff on here. We got the first one is there's Ollie Pike. Hey, at BuzzFeed LGBT, please help me out for once and help me fight this cause here. Hashtag hate speech. Hashtag homophobic.
Yeah, right. I'm apparently homophobic.
Yeah, where did that come in?
I in my video I said nothing. I didn't even know he was gay when I was making the video. I didn't use the word faggot. I didn't call him a perf or anything like that. There was nothing in my video that suggested I was homophobic.
Yeah, that didn't come up.
And
yeah, so I don't get it.
Please report this video and channel. It's bullying one of the best LGBTQ.
I mean, obviously there was a lot of swear words in there, but
yeah, you did use some interesting pejoratives, that's for sure.
Yeah, I may have used too many.
Oh, I love that.
It's pretty standard fare though for like a rebuttal video. We got Pride in London. Targeting at Ollie Pike like this is totally unacceptable. Nobody should be attacked online. Feel free to report. So Pride London.
Nobody should be attacked online. Let's go attack this guy.
Yeah. That's a pretty big account too, right?
Yeah, they have 40,000 followers.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty insane. We got this one.
They're just inciting people, 40,000 people to go and false flag. That's unbelievable.
It's pretty fucking insane. This is the video trolling me and full of hate speech. The whole video is just hate. Please report/dislike. That's a clever one. And then after after you took your video down, he posted this fucking thing. I gave myself a word at the beginning of this year, just one word. Hashtag powerful. Yesterday, you guys made me feel, or made me exactly that. And very, very clever wolf meme there. Well done. So we'll bring that back up in just a second, but I pulled him up right here. I think I got this set up right. We'll see. So here's his Twitter. And you guys get to see it this way. At The Ellen Show, our LGBT plus educational videos are under attack from trolls. Let's see. J.K. Rowling. Please take a look at the important work we create.
He's really pulling out all the stops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find the one where he actually asks Obama for help. That one's pretty fucking great.
Please, Mr. Obama.
Yeah.
Help. You're my only hope.
You know, ever since I got done with the White House, I wait around for people to ask for help, like the big bat signal in the sky. It's the Obama signal. No. Where's the Obama one? Oh, I wanted to find. Oh well, fuck it, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, so one of the things that really inspired me to want to talk about this is specifically this. You know, the throw me to the wolves and I'll return leading the pack. You feel powerful? Well, here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, Bear, one of the things that was making you nervous was that in the UK there are hate speech laws, and there is a possibility that if enough people made a huge stink about it, you could get in trouble for your video, like actual trouble, real trouble.
Yeah.
So
I know of a guy who did 9 months for trolling.
Really?
9 months in
That was in the papers not
prison?
so long ago.
In prison.
Yeah, prison.
Holy shit.
Well,
My God.
neither
That
me
is-
or Undoomed are living in the UK. We live in good old fucking America. And
Yeah, but that's scary. That's scary.
it is scary. I mean, maybe this might mean that we won't be able to go to Britain. But that's okay.
Yeah, they'll probably
I'm
ban
fucking
us.
leaving.
That's all
We're,
right.
we're banned. We're banned from Britain. Come on.
That'll be my next tattoo. After I have to get internet famous tattooed on my chest, I'll get banned in Britain across my back or something. Or across my ass, you know? That'd be fucking but yeah,
No,
we-
but 9 months for using your free speech, huh? That is Orwellian.
what kind of
Yeah.
trolling was it?
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'll have to find it for you, and I'll send it to you when I find it.
I'm curious.
I mean, there must have been some serious neo-Nazi thing or something for 9 months, right?
Oh, I have no. Honestly, I have no idea.
there was
All
that,
right.
I'll have to Google search it and send it.
there was a woman a few months back, or not months, a few years back actually. I think it was like three years, and she didn't like some teenage girl who lived in her neighborhood. So she went on this fucking cyber campaign to harass her and basically convinced this girl to kill herself. And I think she just got a slap on the wrist. I mean, if she got any jail time, it was a very, very tiny, tiny fucking amount. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't understand this shit.
Where was that?
It's in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, they usually have some serious punishments for that. Wow.
Maybe it's female privilege.
Yep.
But she might have gotten more jail time than I remember. It has been a while. I don't even remember the case specifically. So, but I do remember that it was horrifying. This like a middle-aged woman tormented this girl for months. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, that's actual harassment on the internet. Making a fucking critical video of somebody.
Yeah, of course you can never really tell with the DAs and everything. Sometimes they just go nuts. Like, remember that case when there was this girl who was posting blogs about how to take diet pills and shit, and some girl took it and died, and they charged the blogger for murder 1 or something.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And you know,
so they can go either way.
yeah, and you know, it's crazy too. Like, I deal with that kind of shit with with pseudoscience, and people do like really fucked up naturalistic herbal cures and shit because they hawk them online. Next thing you know, some fucking dumbass wingnut does it to their sick little baby, and the fucking thing dies. Like, that kind of shit happens all the time, and those people usually don't get fucking prosecuted. But, oh, you said something mean on the internet.
Yeah, now we're coming to get you.
Straight to gulag. So one of the things we were thinking about doing. So Pop and Ollie, this show, they pulled their original video. It's no longer on their channel. You can't see it on their channel. And then started a campaign against you, Irate Bear. Well,
Yeah.
we have their original video. So we're going to watch it.
Only here.
Fuck them. and honestly, like, seriously, Ollie Pike, look, we're gonna look. This is a serious moment here. If you really want to fuck with somebody for criticizing your videos, fucking come at me. Fuck off. I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. No way. Absolutely not.
We're here. We're not going anywhere.
Come at me, bro. Get all your fucking get all your little wingnuts to come and try and mass flag my shit. Fuck you. I'll eat you alive. But
There you go.
yeah, you guys want to watch this thing?
Oh, yeah, I got something important.
Before we start, on the video that I made today, where I sort of addressed what had happened, I did extend an invitation to Ollie to speak to me either privately or on a live stream. I don't think that he'll accept that, but
Well, if
I hope he does.
so under, amicable terms, do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, he didn't contact you before he started a mass campaign to get your shit taken down, did he?
well, no, he didn't know.
Well, then you're being more charitable than he was.
Yeah, I'm probably being way too nice, but
And you know what? When they punch low, we punch high, man. Fuck. All right. Let me see. How am I gonna do? Yeah. Let me stop sharing my shit here.
why does it say singlemuslim.com underneath the video?
Does it?
Yeah, I've got an advert for singlemuslim.com.
Oh, over on the My Circle thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have that cut out on the stream. Are you gonna sign up?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Sounds
sweet.
fucking hot.
I guess there was something like recently Playboy's bringing back the boobs, right? And they have like Stunning and Brave, the first woman naked with a hijab or something like that. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't.
I guess that's what's happening. There's a girl and she wears a hijab and she like gets naked and poses for a photo set.
Then she's not naked, asshole.
That's true. I was just gonna point out that Mia Khalifa did that like 2 years ago, and that was pretty hot. But that was actually like a blatant bit of like, fuck the hijab. I'm gonna get fucking railed by a big old dick while I'm wearing it. So
Well, I support that.
yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. The forbidden unseen Pop and Ollie episode. It's all about gender pronouns.
Hey guys, welcome to Pop and Ollie. And I'm Ollie, and today we're going to be talking about gender pronouns.
Fucking kill me.
The ears, man.
What a fucking idiot. Why does he have cat ears?
You'll find out later.
Fucking moron.
Oh, God.
You may have noticed I'm wearing this really cool t-shirt from my friend Lindsay over at
Yeah,
Quick
yeah. That's very cool. Very cool. You're so cool.
Oh, shit. I think the audio from that might be actually bouncing through one of your guys' speakers, too. You might have to, like, turn it just slightly down.
All right,
Yeah, it's probably me. Hold on a second. I'll just I don't like using these headphones because they're shit, but they'll have to do for now.
And it's not surprising to me that he has connections with queer kids stuff whatsoever, and they're ridiculous. Like, look at this cool T-shirt. It says he. How is that a cool fucking T-shirt?
Don't be hateful, Jeff.
I need a
Don't be
t-shirt.
hateful.
I need a
We're
t-shirt.
not hateful. We're very factual.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know facts are hate speech?
Well,
Not in the real world.
reality is hate speech. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the fear.
I have. Before we carry on, I have a theory. You know, I called him a furry in the video.
Yeah.
I think he may have misinterpreted what I said and thought that I called him a fairy.
You didn't call him
And
a
maybe he got the homophobia from that.
You didn't
That
call
could
him.
be.
You didn't call him a fairy, or you did call him a fairy.
No, I called him a furry,
Oh,
but it sounds very
Right,
similar.
right.
To,
Right,
but
because of the
sounds-
ears.
Sounds similar to fairy, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that might be why. Maybe he just didn't understand your accent.
Yeah, where is he from? Is he?
Well, he's from the same neck of the woods I am, so I don't understand why he doesn't understand me.
Yeah, that's weird.
I need a T-shirt that just says "cracker" on it. I really do. I will wear that like fucking everywhere.
Hey, what? Yeah. Like that T-shirt Devin Tracy always sells.
Oh fucking Jesus! Yeah.
What's that?
It just says white male or something.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I did want to ask though, Bear. When did this one come out? This video, was it one of the newer ones?
It was one of the newer ones, but it wasn't the newest one. I think it was the third in line along with his videos. I don't know. It wasn't that old.
Oh shit! I should probably point this out. I can actually just do it here. Fuck it. Here, we're gonna go to YouTube, Pomp and Ollie. Okay. I need to point this out real quick on the fucking stream, and you can see it right here. The latest video is called "The Ice Queen and Her Wife." This is like fan fiction about Elsa from Frozen being a black gay woman. I mean, like, and you know what? Fine. If that's your thing, fine. Fuck it. I don't care. Whatever. But like, that's a little weird that on your channel that's designed for fucking people in elementary school, like, you know, you're gonna be having this like weird pseudo like kinky gender bending thing. I don't know. Fucking, it's so weird. So strange.
Yeah.
And I guess there's like there's like a transgender princess one in here somewhere. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's interesting. But okay.
Yeah.
I know.
He's fucking laughing.
I know.
It says he because my preferred gender pronouns are he, him, and his. And I'm wearing these cat ears because, well, I just like to wear cat ears.
Because you're an idiot.
There's your reason. I'm doomed. He just likes to wear them.
Yeah,
More
because he's
power
an
to
idiot.
He's a furry.
You know what? I now that I'm thinking about this, it's actually kind of nice that he's wearing the shirt because like the people are always talking about like, well, I hate it when people don't use the right pronouns. So I mean, if you fucking put your goddamn pronoun like on your fucking chest, then you can't complain about somebody using the wrong pronouns because they're gonna be like, I bet you want to be called a he. Okay.
That's a good point. I mean, usually when Milo Stewart or someone is complaining about all the 47 pronouns, you're like, yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to know that you're a Xer or whatever?
Right.
At least this guy puts it on his shirt, so.
I think Milo should just get it tattooed on her face, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, forehead.
Oh, yeah.
This is Ollie's cum face, if anyone wants to know.
Cat ears.
No, he doesn't sound like that. He's pretty much what you did there before, like,
Well, this is pleasant.
Yes, it's very pleasant.
You know what? I think the comment that I made on the video before I made it go live saying that I'm going to come on this guy's feet may have had something to do with the homophobia accusations as well.
You gotta come on his feet.
I've got to stop doing that.
It's so hard to stop though. I'm trying to cut down.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. All right.
Would you like to wear pop?
This mustache.
Cool. And what are your preferred gender pronouns?
He, him, and his.
The video production.
So he invented a cartoon that has the same pronouns. What was that supposed to teach the kids?
That balloons can have genders.
I guess so. I mean, look at that. Look at that dirty, nasty fucking balloon with his fucking. He's got his shit just hanging out there. Obviously, he's a boy.
Where's the balloons T-shirt?
Yeah.
How do we know if he's a him or he or his?
Yeah, but he's blue.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
All boys are blue.
Triggered. Oh, God.
So he's a sexist. He's got no girls in there.
Mm-hmm.
No girls allowed.
And there's also something that's been bugging me about this too. So I've been watching a lot of his videos in preparation for, this whole thing, just all last night and this morning. And these guys obviously have a production company that's funding this. Like they even have in one of the videos there's a producer that helps make this whole thing happen. How then?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he's
aware
got-
of that as well. He does get funding.
And he's got less subscribers than anyone, right?
About
He has
6,000.
6,000 by last look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But then they'll have like these animations and things like that, and the production is not bad, but the fucking like how they handle Pop, who's supposed to be the sidekick, like their audio levels are shit. Like you can't understand a fucking word that stupid goddamn balloon is saying. It drives me nuts.
Obviously, we're not talking Hollywood here. It's that backroom production company that does porn usually.
Porn has better audio than this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bad porn company. Those guys that don't sell anything.
We can only shoot from the knees up because everything below it's just like a fucking bukkake apocalypse all over this place. Oh fuck.
Cocky.
But yeah, man, fuck, I'm a drunk gutter punk, and I can get better production levels than that. Fuck off. Come on.
We say preferred gender pronouns because this is how we would like people to refer to us. Ollie likes to wear his cat ears because he thinks they make him look cool.
Ollie is wrong.
Ollie should go fuck himself.
This is honestly the best part of the video though, because he's at least teaching kids proper grammatical use of pronouns. All right, fine, fuck it. That makes sense. That's cool.
Right.
It's educational.
Pop sometimes wonders how he ended up with a friend like Ollie. Oi,
It's true.
your preferred
Because he purchased him like a fucking slave.
I think at this point in the video I said, the fucking Pop's wondering when the fuck did he become a sentient being? Something along the lines of that.
Right.
Life is agony.
Are you dipping into your supply there again?
Oh god, I should have. Oh fuck, where's the balloon? Oh, I think I used all my balloons. Oh no. I could just like lift this fucking tank in my lap. I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably pass out on stream.
gender pronouns, or PGP, might be
I've never heard PGP used as an acronym. Have
Yeah,
you
it's
guys?
pretty good. Pretty good protection, right?
Pretty good protection.
Yeah, that's what they call that encryption method.
Prolapsed gaping penis.
That too.
It's when you've gotten sounded so fiercely that just the inside just falls right out. Just turns inside out. Ugh.
No, I've never heard of PGP. I don't think I addressed this part in my video.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
No, I've never heard of it.
No,
before.
seriously. The only thing
once.
I've heard about that is the encryption.
Oh yeah, PGP encryption. Absolutely. They use that a lot for like forums and shit, right?
Right, and emails and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
he, him, and his, or she, her, and hers.
Wait for it.
Or maybe they, them, and theirs.
Oh, here we go.
And
So
remember,
I think this is the
Like
point
the
when I started calling
queen.
him a cunt over and over again.
They, like the Borg Queen and the English Queen and all that shit.
the royal we. Yeah. And this is the part that drove me crazy too. Is like, you know, this fucking show is designed for children. It's designed for kids in elementary, primary school, and that sort of thing. Is it really so important that you, from that young, teach children that they, them, and theirs is like a monumentally important fucking thing?
No, of course not. I mean,
No.
I'm sure all of us remember when we were kids, we didn't care about shit like that. At least I didn't.
I didn't.
No, and you know, you don't think about things like that. I mean, the only thing you'll be interested in is like, oh, well, I wonder why girls don't have dicks, and then you think like, oh, I don't know, whatever, fuck it, and that's like the only thing you'll ever think about, and it doesn't matter because you have no interest in sex.
Yeah. It's an inconsequential aspect until you get into the part of like, ew, girls are yucky or something like that. But that's not even really, that's just a...
Yeah, I never got to that part.
I never really did either. Not really. I mean...
No, it's just, yeah, I had lots of girlfriends. That's not the correct term, but female friends when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. It was just when you hit puberty, then it's like, ooh, wait a minute.
They look a
I
little
cannot
different
remember
now.
at all learning anything about pronouns in my entire life. In fact, I'm fairly sure I didn't know anything
I
about
don't
pronouns
think-
until
I
I
don't
started
think
doing this shit.
Yeah, I don't think you can explain that to a kid because they have no concept of that.
Yeah.
And so what...
They tend to call each other by each other's names. There's
right.
when they're describing something rather than pronouns. It's just
Yeah, and
overcomplicating.
even
things.
if they obviously understand that there are boys and girls, but even so, they don't really understand what's the point. Fuck it. You know?
Right. Yeah. And usually the only really determining factor, since, it's not like kids are running around naked all the fucking time around each other, is understanding like cultural norms, and that they're, most of the time, speaking broadly, some families will dress girls like girls and boys like boys. And so that's like how they determine like whether somebody's a boy or a girl, because outwardly with their clothes on, unless they have long hair versus short hair, this is just all societal standards of fashion, and that's how kids determine the gender of the people that they're hanging out with. Well,
Right, but then sorry,
please.
go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that usually when you talk about that, the argument comes up that, well, that pink is actually not a female color and blue is not a male color. And it's like, yeah, we all know that. But the thing is, we actively search for gender signifiers. It doesn't matter. It could have been that pink was the male color and blue was the female color. And at some point in history, I believe that was the case. That doesn't matter. We just search for something that will diverge the image.
Yeah.
That is something that we instinctively need and long for.
Absolutely. It's like it's just a part and parcel of the broader social contract of the society that you fucking live in. And that's really all it is.
Yeah, because to normal people, except for radical feminists, people enjoy being the sex that they are.
Yeah, usually. And I mean, if not, then hopefully they can
Yeah,
find something
obviously
that helps them,
Obviously, there are trans people and all that
Sure.
that have problems with it, but normal is not a dirty word. It just means what is within the norm.
And this is
Yeah.
so this is where I think things get actually kind of really fucked up about this video. And it's the unintended consequence that I don't think these people understand. Nor do I think they actually would have really given that much of a shit, because their agenda is more important than being good people. So
Well, sometimes I have to wonder whether they're just doing this just to virtue signal.
I think
Because
they're doing this series to make money.
Yeah, that would.
They're
make
not very
sense as
good
well,
at it then.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting funding. I can't remember the name of the website. I'll have to get it for you guys. One of my.
Brassers.
Sorry, what was that?
Brazzers.
Well, Brazzers would have better production value, and there's no big-titted women in this, so
Oh.
Yeah.
which is
But on the other hand, their camera work would make you seasick.
But so the unintended consequences. So what they want to do with this screen and what they're showing is that they want basically the possibility of non-binary pronouns being used. Now, by and large, children do not give a shit about identifying as non-binary. There is one reason, and one reason alone, why this would ever necessarily have to apply to children. And that's if the child is born with a significant biological, physical, intersex deformity. That's the only reason. The only fucking reason. Now, and if that happens, like, that's unfortunate that the kid has to fucking deal with that, of course. But if you need to then teach children, like, well, this person, by the way, children, this person is different from you. So you need to use a totally different set of pronouns for this person right here. Big, bright, shining fucking light on this one kid that already has enough to fucking deal with. What do you think is going to happen to that fucking kid?
yeah.
These are children. They're going to fucking tear them apart. They will mock them mercilessly.
And the thing is also, I've brought this point up many times, but it's still a good point, and that is that it's actually statistically more likely that you'll be born without arms than that you'll be born with some sort of intersex deformity.
Right. Like any
So-
pseudo or even full-blown hermaphroditism is much more rare than missing a limb. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, do we invent words for that? No, that is just a deformity, and deformity doesn't make you less of a person, but we still don't call it normal.
Yeah. There's just societal standards that people operate on smoothly, and these types of things are requiring society at large, and not only just society, elementary school children society, not the most empathetic and understanding of groups of people, to
Right, yeah.
cater everything for one person, change everything for one person. Oh, and by the way, don't bully them because they're different. Good fucking luck. Good luck.
Yeah, when you point that out, it's just fucking asking for it. I don't understand the need from these people to separate and box everything individually and pander to the minority. I don't get it.
I don't either. I mean, some of their videos are okay. I mean, like, you want to teach kid in an early age that it's okay to be gay. All right, fine, fuck it, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. Fine, but like, this is really pushing it.
That's more of a concept that they may have some understanding of.
Right. Yeah, and it'd be easy to explain to a kid.
Right, because they all know that they're going to grow up and fall in love with a girl or boy or whatever their gender is, but then to understand that, well, some people grow up to like the same sex. I guess that's within the realm of possibility for a kid to understand.
Yeah. I mean, as long
I
as...
would prefer it be explained like that there are different types of families.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I guess
Jimmy has two dads and Sarah has two mums, or there's this type of family. There's lots of different types of families.
The thing is also, there's no rush. I mean,
Oh yeah.
There is a point where that stuff becomes relevant in their lives, and it's not really when they're 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have an acquaintance here in town who is convinced that their 7-year-old is a transgender. I'm like, dude.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
Oh.
That is fucking child abuse.
The way she deals with it, yeah.
How can you know that you're transgender before you even know that you have any gender?
Right.
You're not even aware. I was never aware that there was such a thing, like we talked about before.
Oh yeah. You're like your hormones aren't even starting to peak for fucking puberty. How the fuck can you understand like how you're going to change? I mean, we go through such significant fucking changes when we go through puberty. How the fuck at like age 7, 8, 9 you're gonna be transgendered? No, fucking shut up! Oh my god.
To give you guys an example, my brother is a trans male to female, but I found out that she was a lesbian when I was aged 8 or something like that, and I generally had no idea. I just assumed that she would have a female partner, and that was it. It would make no difference. It was nothing dirty or anything like that to me. It was just, a person who lived with her, as far as I was concerned. And she used to do a lot of charity gigs and stuff like that, like at the NSPCC, like for children and stuff. And whenever I go to this, there would always be a great deal of LGBT people there. There would always be like drag queens and actual trans people. And I remember thinking, oh, this is a bit odd, but I never questioned it.
Right.
Sure.
I just went, oh, okay, it's a man in a dress, whatever. He's playing dress up.
Right.
I never gave a shit then. I don't give a shit now, to be honest. But I wasn't curious. I was just like, oh, he's just playing.
I tell you
Yeah.
what.
Well, back then you don't care.
Yeah, as a kid. I tell you what, if I could get a drag queen as a babysitter, I'd be pretty happy. After watching a 6'4" drag queen pull off her goddamn stiletto heels and start stabbing some dude, I know she'd know how to protect my fucking kid. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Her name was Mocha. She was awesome.
I've been molested by a drag queen once.
You got molested by a drag queen?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say molested. He felt me up.
No.
After he got changed back into his manly gear, he decided to come over and grab both my cheeks and and then wander off again. I just stood there and went, okay.
Well, you sure that's molesting though?
Well, I didn't know how I felt about it at the time, to be honest.
What are you in for? Molesting a dead horse.
Snuck a squeeze.
Or maybe you just want people to call you by your name.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying that he wasn't attractive. Sorry.
Oh, well, it's kind of rare to find a drag queen that once she's gotten back into he, usually with all the glamour taken off, they're usually not the most attractive dudes. Usually really
more
sweet
like
people.
the village people then.
Okay. More Ollie.
Something else.
All right.
It's also really important to respect other people's preferred gender pronouns and address them correctly. If you do
All
get
right,
it
then
wrong,
I suggest we make it a law that you have to wear the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Just wear the t-shirts.
I
Just
would
put she and he and z and d and Sieg Heil and all those pronouns on there.
mayonnaise gender. Yeah. I mean, like if you were going to demand that people have to respect your pronouns, then I demand that you wear the shirt. That's a really good idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because otherwise, how the fuck are we supposed to know?
Yeah.
There was something in Canada that they were actually trying to make it so you could get in actual legal trouble if you misuse somebody's pronouns.
Was it?
Don't they have that in New York?
C60 or
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But they have that in New York, right?
I don't know. Do they? That'd be fucked if they already have it here.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. But that only applies to businesses and shit. But because they can't really infringe on a private citizen's free speech, I guess. But they can do it for a corporation.
Interesting. I mean, I could kind of understand. I can kind of understand it in the business aspect because you wanna dissuade people from being shitty towards trans people. Like I can kind of understand it. I think that if it's as broadly applied like that, that's pretty iffy. Because then you can make excuses to do all sorts of fucked up things.
I would agree that there could be a point to it. But the fine was up to $250,000. That's like, really?
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Wow.
That is some serious dough, man.
Oh my god. Can you imagine being like a small-time deli owner in New York and like you accidentally fuck up on somebody's pronouns?
That's it, man. You're never gonna recover from that.
That's fucked.
That's like a
up.
life sentence.
Wow.
You know, something similar happened over here a couple of weeks ago. It's actually in the Daily Mail, I think. There's a town called Bedford. There's actually quite a few LGBT people that live there. Some guy accidentally misgendered someone on the street, and the trans woman lost her shit, screaming at him and whatnot. And then she took it to the police. It got to court, but luckily the judge was just like, "What the fuck is this shit? He misgendered you, and you're in my court. Fuck off."
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said something you don't like. I don't care.
Fuck off. Stop wasting my time.
That's pretty much what he said. I mean, that makes me feel a tiny bit better.
Yeah. I mean, don't they have enough fucking things to take care of?
Oh yeah, in that part of the country as well, they do. Yeah, there's a lot of gun crime and like murders and shit in that area. It's not the nicest place.
Right.
Fuck. That's ridiculous. Alright, huh? Oh god. This fucking thing.
Just correct yourself and move on.
Move on.
If someone gets your PGP wrong, try to be patient with them. Just gently remind them what your pronouns are. Cool, and
What was PGP again?
Preferred gender
Preferred
pronouns.
gender pronouns. Yeah.
Right.
If somebody fucks up the coding on your forum, just forgive them and move on.
Yeah. If someone makes a hate video, just forgive them.
No, Zenze get sent to the gulag!
The gulag.
You have been convicted of wrong think. Convicted, and
Wrong, yeah.
you must pay the penance.
Yeah,
Jesus.
soon they're not going to send information to the memory hole. They're going to send people there.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
that's all we had to say today. Remember, if you liked our video, give us a thumbs up. And what are your preferred gender pronouns? Did we miss any? Tell us in the comments below. And remember, don't forget to subscribe. Cool.
What are your preferred gender pronouns? Let's hear it.
Attack helicopter.
Oh, that's going to be my line.
Aw.
I guess I'll just have to settle for asshole.
I like being called daddy.
Right.
Ew. 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 God. People who people who use daddy in common parlance just make me so fucking squeaky. Like, ah. Oh god. I think that's pretty much it on this fucking thing. Then it's just this bubble shit in the back. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Right.
But yeah, a minute and 40-ish long video, and they scrubbed it. It's no longer available on their channel, but you guys got to watch it with us. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yay!
But the fact that they scrubbed it for such a small thing, it's like,
Yeah, I'm a fucking tiny channel. Sure, like it must have been 3 to maybe 5 people that went over to his video and gave him some shit.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe.
usually, not that many people go over and actually comment.
Yeah. It's pretty rare, and we can't see and know how much any if any people were being crass and crude over there because of your video, because they scrubbed their own fucking video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll have no idea. And I think my video didn't even have 1,000 views by the time it had been taken down, and it had been up for a while.
Right, and
So-
if your video had 1,000 views, then there's like 1% of those that went over to their channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he took his video down and just immediately started screaming on Twitter. I'm under attack!
Oh my god, I wish PewDiePie would make a video on him.
Oh.
He would lose it.
Oh my god. The PewDiePie? Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
Oh yeah.
I think Obama might actually come help him if PewDiePie made a video on it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! But yeah, man, like nothing in your video was that bad. It's so ridiculous, and people have been on this off and on ever since like the YouTube heroes thing, and using this type of shit to try and silence people, and it's just so fucking ironic because these are the type of people who all voices must be heard except the ones I disagree with, and it's fucked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I'm literally Hitler now, so.
yeah.
For-
Well,
for-
actually, he
yeah.
is, because he was the one that went all fascist. So.
yeah. Has anybody ever tried to take any of your videos down, Undoomed?
Yeah. Not for a while though.
No.
But it happened. I don't remember exactly, but half a year ago or something, maybe.
Jesus.
But YouTube actually sided with me, so they reinstated it.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah, there's definitely
Yeah.
been some people that have gotten their shit fucking nuked into oblivion.
Oh
Unfortunately.
yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting them to take my side. That it just happened that time.
Yeah.
How about you?
Nobody's ever tried to. There was a few campaigns of people trying to get me in trouble for a bunch of different things, but it was never because of hate speech. It was usually because I shit on something that was like really super important to them, and they were like, it was like a pseudoscience thing. I think it was actually the one where people were squirting bleach up their children's assholes. And
What the fuck?
Oh, you never heard about that?
Oh yeah. Now
No.
Now I remember. It was the video I got taken down for was my critique of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Hey, you can't shit on Ghostbusters. Holy shit. I mean, there's some stuff that are off limits, dude.
Yeah. Oh god, videos of creepy dudes going up to single moms and making out with them in front of their children. Totally fine. Said something bad about Leslie Jones. To the gulag. Insanity.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, the whole thing's been
Oh my
fucking
God.
crazy lately.
So yeah. So speaking of PewDiePie, I mean, he's been having some trouble lately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hates the Jews, doesn't he?
Not immune.
Yeah, it is kind of it's spooky when somebody as big as PewDiePie can get in trouble for that kind of shit, you know. I mean, he didn't. To be fair though, he didn't actually get in trouble. Like PewDiePie, or
I
did
mean, I guess he lost some income.
Yeah.
But he didn't. They can't really fuck with his channel.
somebody was saying that he lost. He became not advertiser friendly through YouTube, but I've never seen an actual like proof that happened. I don't think it did. I think he's still getting money through YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, he's the fucking biggest one by far.
Right.
Are they gonna just throw that money away? I don't think so.
Right.
He's had his YouTube Red
He-
program removed, hasn't he?
I don't know, but I mean, obviously Disney stopped paying him or whatever.
Right.
They
Yeah, he was a part of
canceled-
Maker Studio Network, which is
Cancelled his
owned by
deal.
Disney.
Right.
They kicked him from the network. He can still earn money. You know,
Yeah,
it'll just be through AdSense now.
He can earn more money now since he's not.
Yeah, he
part of
can.
the
Yeah,
network.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
So maybe he will not lose anything.
Back in the day, PewDiePie was part of another network. If I'm not mistaken, I might be getting this wrong, but he's part of a network called Machinima, the old Machinima network that was around. And they... Was it Machinima? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, so this company, this network, got a deal with
Awful.
Levi's. And Levi's is like the exclusive sponsor of this this network. So they started cozying up with Levi Strauss, and then somebody contacted Levi Strauss and pointed them towards PewDiePie's videos and some of his like crazier antics. And because Levi was so like just absolutely disgusted and abhorred this you know, some of his antics that he had done online, they dropped the sponsorship, and that actually caused the entire network to crash. And most of the other people that were on the network ended up losing fuck tons of revenue, and it like crashed some people's careers just because PewDiePie was PewDiePie. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Told you
Wow.
he was Hitler.
I guess. That's fucking nuts, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, and
Yeah, but that's yet another drawback of a network.
I'm not on one, are you?
No.
I am.
Does it do anything for you?
Yeah, well, why are you part of a network?
Well, I mean, I have a, because I grew to my, well, I'm not big, like, obviously, or anything like that. I'm not as big as you two, but I did grow quite fast to my size.
Sure.
I was given a 90% revenue share and my own talent manager, and I have a like really big access to royalty free music and video clips and a whole bunch of other shit, including sponsors and stuff. And I have access to like a massive fucking forum full of all different types of creators and whatnot. It's not completely terrible. I mean, it's been worth it just for the talent manager. I mean, he made me a 3-minute video explaining YouTube terms of service and criticized me and Ollie, and I put that in my video, which I uploaded today.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
I saw that. I remember he was incorrect though, but that's fine.
What was he incorrect?
Yeah, I
He
can't
was.
remember what I can't remember what he said now, but
That's not
I remember
free.
when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's not true.
Yeah, I'm interested. Did he mostly side with you, Bear?
Well, he criticized me. I would say he criticized us both equally, to be honest.
Okay.
And he did it in a funny way as well.
Yeah, okay, so you pay him to criticize you. That's a good deal.
It's like that Puerto Rican lady that I pay to kick me in the balls once a week.
Yeah, exactly. I guess you like that stuff, huh?
Well, shit. Yeah. Damn.
The stream's gone to a strange place.
It has. It absolutely has. But yeah, I think as far as like our live broadcast, that's pretty much all I got. Unless you guys want to touch on anything else. Otherwise, we can tell these normies in the chat to fuck off, and we can get crazy in private.
Things are about to get freaky in here.
I've said my piece.
Yeah.
Ollie,
Yeah.
if you're listening, contact me on Twitter. You know what my @ is. You've already blocked me on your other account.
And nobody go harass Pop and Ollie. Nobody go do that. I have to say that, otherwise, you know, all the fucking virtue signalers would be like, "You're inciting harassment."
Yeah.
In truth, I don't fucking care. So, anyway.
I want to know where you got those cat ears from.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know.
All right, so all of you people out there in internet land watching us live, thanks for taking some time to hang out with us. For everybody watching in the future, hi, this fucking video's over, fuck off. Thanks to Irate Bear and Undoomed hanging out with me, guys.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks.
Cool, and we'll see all the rest of you fucksticks later. Love you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.